take a look at the sign on the front of the box. Wonder what that says. Can anybody read it?
Wire.
There's a lot of wires back here, you're right. Plug-ins and wires. I had them covered up with the basket so everybody would be safe. I'm going to take the plug out and plug my power strip in.
Is that an electric wire?
This is an electric wire, you're right. Nope, it's working. It was earlier. It says, guess the tool. We've been working on community helpers this month. Remember, at the beginning of the month, we made our mural, our worker tools mural, and we had things like a potato masher that a chef would use, and a comb like a barber would use. We had a paintbrush that we painted with like a artist or a painter would use. We had the scrub brush like a cleaner would use. Do you remember any of those? The toothbrush like the dentist would use. Remember all those tools we had? Yeah, we had a hair. Did we have a hairbrush? I can't remember. And then those paintings are out in the hall hanging up now. And we all worked on one big painting, a mural. What made those tools work? Did you plug those tools in? No, we didn't plug any of those tools in, did we? How did they work? What did you use to make those work?
Paint.
You used your hands, didn't you? We had to use paint to paint with them, but we used our hands to make them work. In this box, I have power tools. You have to have electricity to make them work. There's one or two in here that you could use, and there's 1 and 2 in here that you wouldn't be able to use because you're not old enough yet. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn each power tool on, and I want you to just listen to it first. We're just going to use our sense of hearing. Are you using your sense of sight right now?
No.
You can't see what's in here, can you?
No.
Do you need your sense of smell?
No.
No. Do you need your sense of taste?
No.
Sense of touch?
No.
Only your sense of hearing. Just use your sense of hearing and listen very carefully and see if you can think about what the power tool is. I want you to think inside of your head. I don't want you to say a word. I want you to just think right now. That way everybody has a chance to have their own idea. A minute, Justin. Now I'm going to turn them on one at a time. And if you can't, we'll take turns guessing. If you have an idea what it might be, raise your hand. Don't say it out loud. Raise your hand. Ready? Listen to the first one. Justin, what do you think that might be? You think it's a vacuum? Put your finger on your nose if you think it's a vacuum. Few people think it's a vacuum. Did you have if you have a different idea, raise your hand. What did you think, Kaylee? Like a what are those called? Dirt devil or a dust buster? Is that what you were thinking? Like a little vacuum? All right, I'm going to show you what it is. You ready? You were right. It's a little vacuum. Clean the floor. What kind of a worker would use a vacuum, do you think?
To clean houses.
To clean houses, Justin? Maybe a cleaning person might use it to clean a house. All right, here's the next one. Now remember, think inside your head. Don't say a word. Think inside your head. What's your idea, Allie? Thanks for raising your hand.
A balloon with tubes.
Oh, a balloon that toots. Any other ideas? Grace?
A whoopee cushion.
Grace has an idea.
A fan.
A fan. Any other ideas? Tyler? Think it's a fan? Reed?
A vacuum.
Another vacuum? How about if I give you a clue? I'll give you a clue about the worker. A worker that might use this would be a cook or a baker. Listen to it again. A cook or a baker, or maybe a mom or a dad or a grandma or a grandpa. But for a job, it would be a cook or a baker. What do you think, Reed?
A beater.
A beater. Look. You were right. A mixer or a beater.
Wow!
All right. Here's the next one. Use your listening ears. Do you think that a kid could use this one?
No.
No. How about a vacuum? Could you use a vacuum? Yeah, you could probably use a vacuum. All right, here we go. Maddie has her hand up. She has an idea. A fan. What do you think, Lucas? Fan. What do you think, Tyler? Everybody think a fan? Do you have a different idea, Avery?
A cleanup.
A cleanup thing? I'm going to give you a clue about the worker now. A construction worker or a builder might use this. Danny has an idea. He raised his hand.
A drill.
A drill. You're right.
My dad used one.
Dads and moms can use these tools too.
My dad.
Could a kid use this tool?
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be.
My dad has one of those.
Yeah, your dad
My
has one.
dad does. My dad.
All right, a construction worker.
Those two.
Put your finger on your ear if your mom or dad has a drill. Okay.
But my
All right,
dad don't need them.
here's the last tool in my secret box. Are you ready? You ready to listen to it? We're thinking. Use your listening ears. Avery, what's your idea?
Vacuum cleaner.
You think it's another vacuum? Maddie, or Maya, what's your idea? A fan. What's your idea, Reed? All right, here's a clue. The worker that might use this tool would be a barber or a hair cutter.
Hair cutter. Blow dryer.
You're
Blow
right.
dryer.
We're raising our hands. It's a blow dryer. You're